En route. Folkwing, reporting for duty.
Red Hood, engage.
If you want, I will join.
Red Hood, engage.
Snow White, engaging. Need me?
We've received reports of a large mass of raptures heading towards the entrance to the Ark. If they keep their current pace, they'll arrive in 3 days.
We'll have to intercept. Anything about them that we should pay particular attention to?
No. The group consists entirely of older models, and we've only detected 2 colossal raptures in their midst.
Noted. Then let's hurry and finish them off.
When are we planning on leaving?
In 1 hour. Everyone get ready.
Might thou not be somewhat hasty in making this decision? 'Twas but yesterday we were engaged in a formidable skirmish.
To be exact, we've had successive battlefield engagements for 2 weeks straight.
It can't be helped. It's been 2 months since humanity accepted defeat and evacuated to the Ark. The migration was organized in secret, but the Raptors somehow caught on to our plan. Might I remind you all how many times the Raptors have laid siege to the Ark's entrance? 212 times, and that's only based on official reports.
Actually, Commander, it's 221.
Either way, these creatures are trying everything in their power to breach the entrance. That's why we're moving all of our forces towards the Ark entrance. We cannot afford to lose this position. I know moving out so soon seems rash, but if we don't move quickly, it could mean extinction for all of mankind. The other teams are doing everything they can to hold them back, but it's not enough. They need us. The Goddess Squad. The Goddesses of Victory.
I understand. Perchance I was somewhat hasty in my rapprochement.
I'll get ready.
What about Rapunzel and Snow White?
They're off in their own worlds, as usual.
Can you bring them here?
Rapunzel,
Yes?
get ready. We're moving out.
Again?
Yes.
Understood.
How's the research coming along?
Intermittently, but I've figured out the basic principles. This so-called corruption contaminates the nanomachines in our brains and twists our mindset into that of raptures. You could consider it a form of warped hypnosis. If you're not familiar with the concept of hypnosis, it's when...
That's fine. You can tell me about it later. I just want to know if there's a cure.
In theory, before the corruption spreads too far, all you should have to do is remove the nanomachines. Unfortunately, that's easier said than done. The United Forces of Humanity, or the central government rather, and the VTC are proposing only one solution. Immediate and total destruction of the brain. There is a temporary solution that we're calling cryogenic sleep, but its efficacy remains in question. If only Red Hood were here. She was able to maintain control of her senses for all that time.
Yes, but such cases are exceedingly rare.
That's putting it mildly. So far, Red Hood has been the only one. I never saw a case like hers, where she was able to stave off the effects for so long.
You speak about her as if she's already dead. She could still be alive.
Oh, I wish that were true. When she left, she was nearing the end already. Before she walked away, I made a promise. I told her that I would cure her no matter what. But when she left, I couldn't stop her. I couldn't say for certain that I would cure her. My so-called promise was just a feeble attempt to get her to stay. It's something I regret dearly, and will until the day I die. So now I've got to do everything I can to find a cure. I have no idea how long it may take. But one day, I will find a way to rid us of this corruption.
I hope you do.
Speak of the devil? How are you holding up? I know you and Red Hood weren't on the best terms, but...
Me? I'm regretting it. I should have shot her. If I'd known she would have chosen to die a horrible death all alone, I would have done it. I'd have pushed through the tears and pulled the trigger. I've regretted it every day since she left.
I knew you felt for her.
My hands are so sweaty, it feels like my gun is going to slip.
Better
Nearly delaying the
reload.
inevitable. Reloading.
Did you see that? I'm strong, but my comrades are stronger.
Snow White,
Hey! Could you take a look at this? I was inspired by lances for this piece. I designed it for firing at point-blank range. It can also be fired from vast distances. And if you're really in a jam, it can operate as a projectile or a stabbing weapon.
amazing.
Would you like to try it out? I think it'd really suit you.
'Tis most impressive, but my blade shall suffice.
Are you sure? Too bad.
In 1 hour's time, we shall march.
Okay. How many are we up against this time?
Save for their forces being massive, including 2 colossal raptors amongst their ranks, I know but scant information.
Alright, then I'll take this and this.
The anti-ship rifles appear to have fallen into disuse. Pray tell, is it due to the memories that they stir within you?
Yes. They always paired well with Red Hood's arsenal.
You still loathe her?
Yes.
Surely thou ought to have forgiven her by now?
What does it matter even if I did? She's dead. She abandoned her comrades. I'll never forgive her for that. Let's go.
Very well.
Oh, for crying out loud! What is it now? Well, it's officially kaput. First my body, now the cassette player. Seems like everything's breaking down on me. I think I might have to abandon the hitchhiking plan. Should have figured as much. What with the evacuation and all, everything's a mess right now. Still, it's a bit far to hoof it. And on top of that, I haven't got a clue what I'll encounter along the way. What to do?
What in the world are you doing here?
I'm hitchhiking.
Where to?
Depends on where you're headed.
I'm going to the Ark entrance.
Perfect. Any chance you could give me a lift?
Have you got a ticket? You can't enter the Ark without a winning ticket.
Oh no. I don't want to head inside the Ark. I've just got some business to take care of along that route. I'll get off before you get there, so can you give me a ride?
Sure.
Oh, and also, you don't happen to have any painkillers, do you? The strong stuff they use for Nikkes?
I'm anxious. This may take more time than I thought. I shall grant you victory, Your Grace.
All clear.
Well done. Let's head back.
That scoundrel still refuses to show herself.
You mean Cinderella?
Yes, my entire body itches for revenge.
Are you even sure that you could win against it?
All I can do is give it my best.
We can drop the Cinderella moniker going forward. It's been given a formal code name. Anachiro. Anachiro.
Why would this being scurry off with its tail tucked between its legs?
It's done nothing of the sort. Anachiro is on the lips of nearly everyone in the Ark. We've just been so preoccupied with our battlefield engagements that we haven't noticed. She leaves a trail of utter destruction in her wake. No one even has time to put up a fight before they're annihilated. The most curious thing is that she always lets one person live. Just one. Be it a Nikke or a human. It's as if she wants to leave a witness to spread the word about her achievements. How could this have happened to Cinderella? She was a Grimm's model, and the second generation to boot. She should be fighting alongside the humans. Back in the research center, you saw that Rapture and Nikke amalgamation yourself. It's safe to assume that this Anachiro is the successful version of what we saw in that lab. Her power has been enhanced to unprecedented levels, and she's been programmed to be hostile towards humanity.
So are we just going to let her cause all this chaos?
Not a chance. Anachiro is quickly becoming a symbol. To the Raptures, she represents victory, and for humans, terror. She is our diametric opposite. The shadow to our light. I'd love nothing more than to take her down, but our hands are full as is. Besides, we won't have to wait long until we encounter her again. It's only a matter of time until she finds us and attacks the entrance to the Ark.
Is there any way we can stand up against her?
Our safest bet is pitting her against Lilith one-on-one.
So, in other words, all we can do is throw Lilith to the wolves.
Don't give up hope just yet. Lilith specializes in one-on-one combat.
Oh, I know. If there's anyone who can take it down, it's Lilith.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
So what you mean is, the only reason we couldn't vanquish the Fiend was because Lilith was preoccupied with rescuing us?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
The truth is a harsh mistress.
You all have an important duty. I can't let you die.
How important?
Much more important.
Everybody in? Let's head back.
Commander,
I've got you.
sorry. Just for another minute or so. I must weigh a ton.
You're as light as a feather.
You're kidding.
A feather made of steel. Ow!
I think I'm almost at my limit.
Don't say that. That's not true.
I hope it isn't, but this has been happening more often. Don't give me that face. I'll be sticking around to see that bunch stand on their own 2 feet. I won't abandon them just like that. I told you not to give me that face.
Get him! Oh no! I was just getting into the groove! Neutralize! Reload! The Goddess Squad is victorious once again! Hey, Mr. Nice Guy,
It's Oswald.
Oh, okay. Oswald. Aren't you nervous about picking up hitchhikers at a time like this?
I should ask you the same thing. Shouldn't you be more scared? Hitching rides in the middle of an apocalypse?
I'll be fine. You're the one who should be scared. If you're not careful, you could end up picking up someone dangerous.
I'll keep that in mind.
If at any point you feel I'm acting out of sorts, feel free to plug me in. Like if my voice changes or my eyes turn red. That pistol is meant for when we must self-terminate, but you'll be able to operate it as well.
You're starting to scare me.
Just promise me you'll pull the trigger if you have to, or else you'll see something truly scary.
Okay. So, Red Hood, where should I drop you off?
You know who I am?
Yes,
Who are you? How do you know me?
I'm just a guy driving a military convoy to the Ark.
Sounds to me like you're someone high up in the United Forces of Humanity.
We go by the term central government now.
Has a cure been found for corruption? If you're one of the head honchos, you should know.
VTC and Rapunzel are still looking into it, but it doesn't seem they've made much progress. Cryogenic sleep can stave off the effects in the early stages, but that's about it.
When you say early stages, how early are we talking?
About 3 hours.
Ugh. That ship has definitely sailed in my case.
How are you still alive? I received a report that you'd been terminated 2 months ago because of corruption.
Well, not only am I alive and kicking, but my mind is still intact. I'm apparently a special case.
It would seem so.
You're not going to rat me out, are you?
That depends. If you answer my questions, I won't.
Sure, why not? Just keep in mind that I may randomly pass out.
Noted. It's been 2 whole months. Why haven't you returned to the Goddess Squad?
I fainted when I was wandering out there. I only came to 3 days ago.
So are you going back now?
No. I can't even pull the trigger on my own gun. Whenever I think about it, it only gets worse.
What gets worse? The pain in your body?
I feel like shooting humans.
Ooh.
So I can't go back.
They would welcome you with open arms.
I abandoned them. That's why I can't go back.
Then where are you going?
Home.
Why?
Because I'm scared of my squad mates.
Do you think they'd really hold that much of a grudge? What on earth did you say to them when you left?
It's not that. I just don't want to see the sadness on their faces. Even if I do go back and rejoin them, I die eventually. That's a scary proposition for them.
Is that why you decided to go off and die alone?
It's better that way. I'm the only one that suffers.
I see.
Man, I'm tired.
The Goddess Squad is truly amazing.
Huh?
I'll never forget your first battle. The first operation, where all the members were deployed. It was remarkable.
Why are you bringing this up?
It's not every day you get to meet a member of the Goddess Squad in real life. Don't mind me. I'm just fanboying.
Okay, fine. I guess.
Now, where was I? Oh, right. After the initial raid, you all took down 4 colossal raptors in an instant. Those towering beasts seemed invincible, but you defeated them like it was nothing. You gave us hope that we could beat the raptors. And in the residential defense battle, from this moment on, death would never cross the threshold into our homes.
That's what Boss said.
Then, there was the time one of you destroyed their stronghold single-handedly.
Lilith.
Another time, you enticed all the raptors lurking in the forest to draw them out.
Right, that was Dorothy. She's amazing.
You managed to rescue 50 civilians, all without incurring a single casualty.
Yeah, Scarlet is really something.
And then, the White Reaper taking out those snipers. I didn't believe it could be done.
Snow is always true to her word.
She took that shot from 8 kilometers out, didn't she?
I think so.
How did you feel at that time?
Nothing special. I just knew I had to catch them. Otherwise, my friends would die.
As I thought. You all really are amazing. Then, there was that other time, at the Starlight Bridge.
I will show you what Eden is capable of.
Better reload.
Right! Merely delaying the
confident, magazine.
This may take more time than I thought.
I secured this victory with my blood, sweat, and more sweat.
What's going on?
Apparently, there's a fight going on somewhere.
Let's check it out.
What for?
To help.
How could we possibly help?
I don't know.
Sorry, not a good enough answer.
Come on, let's go!
This vehicle is only outfitted with defensive capabilities. It'd be suicide for us to go over there.
Just shut up and step on it! No.
It looks like a group of refugees. About 20 of them. No sign of life.
There must be some of them out there who are still alive.
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, we need to get out of here. We don't stand a chance against that many raptures.
I can handle them by myself.
Not right now, you can't.
Yes, I can.
You said yourself, you can't even fire your own gun. What can you possibly do?
I don't know.
I don't know isn't good enough.
Red Hood!
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
Better reload.
I shall grant you victory, Your Grace.
Amazing! You tore those raptures apart with your bare hands.
Phew. I didn't know that would actually work. I should have done this long ago.
You truly are a goddess.
Ah! My head. This is bad. Ugh!
It's a Nikke. She destroyed those raptures with her bare hands.
She doesn't look like she's doing too well.
She's not corrupted or anything, is she?
Doesn't that make them turn against humans? What should we do?
Hold on a minute. I've seen this Nikke before.
Hey kid, where are you going? Stay back!
Ugh! Ah!
Are you okay?
Don't come any closer. I'll hurt you.
You're one of the goddesses, aren't you?
What?
I saw you on TV once. You're the red one.
Yes, but just keep your distance.
The kid's right. She is one of the goddesses. Now I remember.
The goddess of victory herself. Are you hurt? I didn't think goddesses could get injured.
Ta-da! How's my acting?
Phew. I thought you were really hurt.
I'm a really good actor.
Did she suppress the corruption?
So it really is you. You're Red Hood.
Oh my gosh. I never dreamt I'd ever meet a goddess in the flesh.
Thank you so much. You saved our lives.
How can we ever repay you?
I'm sorry. I should have come sooner.
Please, don't be sorry. We're alive and that's what matters. We had given up. But who knew a goddess would come to save the day? You really are the goddess of victory.
Where are the others? I'm a massive fan of Dorothy.
I'm partial to Rapunzel, I am.
Oh. They had other things to do, so I'm going solo today.
Oh, okay. Well, can you let her know what a massive fan I am?
Me too.
Sure thing.
I'm Oswald from the central government. Where were all of you heading?
We were on our way to the Ark.
Do you all have tickets?
Yes, of course. We all have one. Speaking of which, just a moment.
What are you doing?
I'm as sorry for these people as the next guy, but they won't be needing their tickets any longer. There might be other people out there who need them.
If you're heading to the Ark, we can go together. That's where we're going. It might be a tight squeeze in the truck, but it'll sure beat walking.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hey kid, what's your name?
Frisia.
Okay, Frisia. Where are your mom and dad?
They're dead. They got sick. It only happened recently.
You must miss them very much.
I do, but it's okay. I was able to say goodbye to them. They were sick for a long time. So we talked a lot. About things we liked, what we didn't like. We talked about all sorts of stuff. So that's okay. I'm sure my mom and dad are in a happier place too.
That's good.
I have a dream. I want to become a Nikke just like you all.
You do?
You all give us hope. So that's what I want to do.
Is that so? Becoming a Nikke is a serious matter. It's not like you can go back. You might want to think it over.
No, I'm going to become a Nikke. I'm sure of it.
All right then.
Can you give me your autograph?
What?
Here, right here.
I've never signed anything before.
Please?
There you go.
Yikes, your handwriting is really sloppy.
You think you could do any better? I'd like to see you write on a leather glove and make it look good.
Thanks.
This kid.
Let's go.
I'm good. This is my stop.
You can't be serious.
I am.
If we drop our load, we should have enough space for you.
I appreciate the offer, but I'm good, honestly. Besides, aren't those supplies meant for the Ark? Aren't they important? If I go with you, then there won't be any room for these people. So just go.
Don't forget this.
Huh? This is mine? Why do you have it?
You were cradling it while you were sleeping, so I figured I'd take a peek at it. I fixed it for you.
Oh, thanks.
I'll give this back to you, too. I pray that you won't have to use it on yourself.
Me too.
You see that radio tower over there? There should be several bicycles below it. A Nikke should be able to use them as well.
Forget it. It's not that far off. I can walk.
You'll need it for when you head back. Well, I'm off. For fighting on mankind's behalf, I sincerely thank the Goddess Squad.
Much appreciated.
Snow White! Snow White! Are you kidding me, Snow White?
Huh? Oh, hey Lilith. When did you get here?
10 minutes ago.
Oh, really? Sorry, I was thinking about something else.
Just kidding. I just got here. Are you crafting another weapon?
Yeah, and I think this one is gonna be my masterpiece.
Who is it for?
I still haven't decided that yet.
Let me see. Looks like a high-caliber rifle. That's what Red Hood typically wields.
I made some improvements. Decreased the weight and increased the range. This might make the recoil more severe, but I'm thinking of applying a reversal device on the butt. The recoil was definitely a bit much during the simulation I just ran, but a bit of fine-tuning should fix that problem.
Impressive.
Not only that, but by consolidating all the Seven Dwarfs functions into one?
Snow White, I heard you sequestered yourself in your workshop and have been doing nothing but making weapons.
That's right.
Why?
I want to be as powerful as you are. When I'm as strong as you are physically, I'll know that I'm growing stronger mentally too.
Why do you want to be strong?
The stronger you are, the better.
Yes, that's true, but you need a reason to become stronger. If you don't know what you're striving for, you can only improve so much. I presume there is something motivating you.
There is.
Tell me.
I don't want to lose anyone else. If I'd been stronger, we wouldn't have lost to Anichiro. And Red Hood would never have left like that. She wouldn't even have been corrupted in the first place. She wouldn't have deserted me.
Do you still hate her for leaving?
Yes.
Weren't you close friends?
Yes, but not anymore. Not after she abandoned me.
Do you really believe that?
What do you think?
I think it's a shame.
You mean for Red Hood?
for all of you. I can understand why Red Hood did what she did. She knew that her body was slowly decaying, and she knew how her story would end. The worst part for her was forcing someone else to give her story its final ending. And not just anyone, but her closest friends. In that kind of situation, what other option did she have? Running away may not have seemed like the best option to her, but it was the only way to make sure as few people got hurt as possible. On the other hand, I can understand your frustration at having to let her go. Even though the end was approaching, there was nothing you could do for her. Despite all of that, it doesn't give you grounds for harboring hatred towards her. I suppose what makes me most upset of all is that we didn't get to have a proper farewell. Us having to part ways was unavoidable, I understand that. But it could have been handled better.
But how?
I don't know. I don't have all the answers. However, it's not too late, so we should keep thinking.
She's dead.
This won't be the first time this happens. Whether you like it or not, there are going to be times where you need to part ways with those who are dear to you. And we don't want to send them off unceremoniously like Red Hood, do we?
You're not dying, are you?
Why would you think that?
Just tell me you're not.
I'm not.
Okay. I miss her. I shouldn't have said those things to her. I feel terrible.
It's okay. I'm sure she'd understand.
You can leave this to me. Trust me. Oh no! I was just getting into the groove. Reloading. Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise. AC, here I come! Time to finish. Hurry! I shall grant you victory, Your Grace. Proceeding to target. This is where I belong. I'll move as quickly as I can.